babysitter. Once my dad went out to get milk. We never saw him again. This meant that my brother had to babysit me. That was okay. Well, actually, he hated it because I just wouldn't leave him alone when he told me to. He'd shout, he'd rant and rave, "Will you go fuck yourself?" But I never went until I heard the front door open with Mum coming back, and then I'd be upstairs into bed in a flash. Anyway, my mum tried something new. Just before she went out, she said, "Right, Mick, you go fuck off before we go out, and you stay there." Okay, I said, okay. Yeah, okay. And off I went to bed. I lay there waiting to hear the front door close. Slam! And straight away, I was out the bed, down the stairs, into my brother's toenails. He starts to laugh. Look, yeah, look, he says, "Look, this isn't fair. You promised you'd stay in bed. I'll tell Dad, and I will." I'm very sorry, Brian, but nobody at all wants to know about Dad. Mind you, I was beaten by Dad for a few months. Right, if I hear about Dad once more, I'm going to put you out the car and leave you by the side of the road. My brother said Dad hated me because I was a useless son. Oh no, the moment I dread when I've got to kill him. Brian, so here goes. I took this really long spoon out of my pocket. I shove it really hard and fast in his eye. Got it. My brother is dead. Ha! It was then I noticed I've got big bother. They're going to come back and find Brian here dead. And I've got out of bed and I've come in his room and it's really late and it's all my fault. Oh no! I've got to bring Brian back to life. I'll tell you what I do. I took his eye out of my pocket. I shove it back in to his ear. Well, actually, back in his eye. Yeah, I try and I get that eye to work. Fiddle, riddle, diddle, diddle, fiddle, riddle, diddle, diddle. For 3 hours I'm at it, and all the time my brother is not breathing. The front door opens. "Hello!" my mum calls out. At that, Brian goes and stands up. He just stands up. Ha! It wasn't dead. It's just one of his tricks. And everything was lovely once again. Well, actually, when I've got out of bed, there's my mum. "Is that you, Michael? You still up? You promised you'd stay in bed. It isn't fair on Brian." And she took this gold spoon out of her pocket, put it very carefully between my eyes on the bridge of my nose. Then my mum says, "An eye for an eye." It wasn't one of her tricks. I've got one eye.